Hello, I'm William Washburn.
How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good.
So you're interested in our customer service job?
Yes.
Okay, just let me ask you a few questions. First of all, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've worked in sales to start with and then customer service, so I've worked several years in the customer service field as a representative, and then I worked in-house on a lot of different jobs. Of course, I've been to seminars and took some classes in the training in with the different companies.
Okay. What do you know about our organization?
Well, you know, it was founded right here in Alabama, and the gentleman that started it went to law school, and I find it really interesting that instead of going into a career as law, he chose to go into the subscription service management business.
Okay. Why did you want to go to work with us?
Well, you know, according to your website, the PR, or the HR, the Vice President for Human Resources, had put on there a thing about internal movement. So that seems to me like a really good opportunity within a company to be able to move into different branches. Especially your company offers so many different things. Cloud service is really important these days, and that would be something that could move into and get into cloud service and working cloud service.
Okay. So tell me about an accomplishment that you've had that you're proud of.
Well, I used to work for a branch office, and I was named for an award at our branch office, and it went to the regional office in Atlanta. So we were invited to go to the regional office and to an award ceremony. Of course, there was people from different branch offices that came in there, but that was a really big, important event for me, that I got to go to a regional office and be recognized by upper management.
Yeah. Okay. Give me an example of what you have done above and beyond your duties.
Well, on one job that I was working, it was also a client service, and one of the clients on the West Coast that got called for an audit the next day. It was, surprise. So they called us and wanted to know if we could get our information and can get our stuff together so that we could update what we had available for them, so that they would be prepared for their audit.
Yeah.
Well, of course, the time difference from the West Coast to Alabama, and then they had to have time to get all of what they needed. So it was set up a meeting like 10 o'clock at night. So I and one of the managers went back to the office after working that day, and we stayed there probably till after midnight. But we were able to help them and give them the information they needed, and they did pass the audit, and they were real grateful that we were able to do so much for them.
Okay. What's 3 things that you want me to remember about you?
Well, first would be commitment, especially in a service job. You got to be committed to what you're doing. You got to be committed to the clients to be able to help them. Second would be attitude. It's really important to have an attitude that you want to help people. You can't just be there for the 9 to 5. You got to really want to help. And then I guess personality. The type of personality is just some personalities just wouldn't fit good,
Yeah.
You have to have kind of an easy, laid-back kind of personality, and I happen to have that. So when other people are on the phone, or they're frustrated, or they're aggravated, it really helps me to be able to stay calm and to be able to help them with their problems.
Do you have any questions for me?
Well, I know it talked about a typing test, and I was wondering, are you going to do the test today?
No, we won't be doing it today.
Okay. Well, that's all right. I've taken a class in typing, and of course, to pass the class, the requirement was higher than what you request for your service position.
Yeah.
And the only other thing I can think of is cold calls. This is not really a sales position. This would be a representative. So I would be primarily working with already established customers?
Yes.
And clients?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that was it then.
Okay, well, we will be calling you, letting you know.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I do look forward to hearing from you.
Cut that off. You have something.